Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class. Welcome Monday, and let's get going, okay? And, by the way, in case this is first time you attend this free Tai Chi and Qigong class, my name is Violet Lee. Okay, so first, let's shake and loose, okay? Your hands to the side. You can do this sitting or standing. And either way, your choice. Yeah. And gradually move your hands upward over your shoulders. Keep going. And then over your head. Good. And now, fingers point at ceiling. And you turn your wrist as fast as you can. And like screwing light bulbs. Good. And now, you shake your hands down. Okay. If you don't have problem with knees, you can engage your knees. And now up and down with your heels. And keep shaking. Now heels are down, keep shaking, but getting slower, 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 and slow. Can you feel the tingling sensations in your hands and in your fingers? Good. If you feel that, that means the qi has been invigorated. And now, let's bring your two hands together. Turn your wrist to the front toward your right side. Yes, this is your right side. And I mirror image you. Okay. Just keep turning your wrist. Go all the way around. Very good. Let's go for two more. Okay. Here's one and two. Good. Now reverse. Turn the other direction. Keep going. Last one. Now stretch out. Feel the stretch in your spine, your shoulders, your arms. And now relax and bring the hands to your waist and turn the palms out and down. Good. So you can see the side profile. No need to bring your arms back, but bring the hands together to the front, turn it down. Good. If you are doing this standing and you have a good handle of this one, you can gently shift your body weight right and left. Very gentle. And then when I say you shift your weight in, you can also fold your hip joints by sitting your quad. Good. Let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Okay, stop. Next, gentle fist and no white knuckles. Turn to your right side twice, then left side twice. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Good. And next, right arm up, close your ear, and using your shoulder. Yes, using your shoulder to turn the arm and make the arm go 360-degree turn. Or as much as you can handle, okay? Well, we all built differently, and that's no doubt about it. And however, one thing is the same. Okay, now it's more we use it, our body parts, for example, like the shoulder, and then we can loosen up, and then to keep the range of motion big. And that's the set. It doesn't matter who that person might be. Okay. Okay. Whew, can you feel that? I can really feel that in my shoulder. Okay, now your left arm up, close to your ear, and go forward and down. Again, using your shoulder to turn the arm. Okay. Now reverse. Brush through your ear. The left ear. Last one. Okay. Next, gentle fist again. And this one, we want to opening the chest also, doing the chest stretch. 1, 2. Now hands up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2. Keep going. Pull your arms back. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Okay. Now hands together. More money now. More health. More health. That's everyone wants, right? Okay. And now massage your neck. Slowly and gently massage your neck, going back and forth. Now, hands down. And keep your upper body upright, your head suspended. And if you're standing, keep your knees always softly bent. Never lock your knees. Okay? Now, lower your head, feel the gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. Up center, now tilt to your right shoulder. Okay. Center, left shoulder. Center, look at ceiling. Center, over your right shoulder. Center, left shoulder. Center. Now we're going to circle our neck, go all the way around. In case you feel dizzy or don't feel good, you can skip this one, okay? Head down, circle to the right, back, left, and down. Keep going. Last time. Now reverse to the left, back, right, and down. Last time. Okay. Hands together. Good morning. I see a few. Hey, good morning, Guru. Good morning, Merrick. And thank you for coming. And thank you for your kind comments. Okay, and now let's massage the kidneys. Yay! You can go up and down or go in circle. And if using the hands a little bit difficult, you can use the back of your hands. Okay. And now keep your head suspended. We're going to do the hip rotation. Turn your hip to right, back, left, and front. Keep going. And then you can do this sitting as well. Not as easy though. See, that's Maryland. I cannot really see my screen well, but I think that's Maryland. And let's say good morning. Okay. And now reverse. Oh, by the way, everyone, tomorrow I will start a new program, teach Qian style Tai Chi 18, and using the Zoom. And of course, as many of you know, Zoom is a two-way communication, unlike streaming is one direction, right? And with Zoom is both ways, so you can ask questions, I can, and then see how each of you doing it and provide instant feedback. But yeah, but you don't have to come because that's a paid class. And on Wednesday and the free class, I teach Qian 18 as well. So you got options. And next one, hands together, rubbing your two hands together, and then massage your knees. And now using your hands, our circling your knees, and if you're sitting, pick up your heel and do this. Yeah, it's mirror. Okay, go the other direction. Wonderful. Next, we're going to do what? Let's do something a little bit different. Feet together, and now you go this direction. Okay, go to your left, and don't put pressure on your knees. If you're sitting, and yeah, sitting always a little bit awkward, but still doable. Now go to your right. It's getting hot here. Okay, good. Next, we're going to do the lunges. First, from lunges, and make sure your knees stay either above or behind your heel, and then you do downward pausing. Okay, don't do forward pushing, and don't lean against your knee. That's really bad for the knee. If you're sitting, really hugging your knee close to your chest, tight. Okay, one more time. Now switch. And then you're sitting. Wonderful. Next, open your legs wide. We're going to do side lunges and shift your body weight to your right side. Okay, and do a little pausing. You're sitting. Now switch to the other side. Very good. Okay. and now shake it out. Okay, Jing, nice to have you here. Good morning. I don't know which city you're from, and so I don't know if it's still morning for you. All right, now place your right foot in the back and using your right knee to draw circles. Okay, if you're sitting, pick up your right leg, you do the ankle rotation as well. Now, the other way. Now switch. Turn the other way. It doesn't matter. You go inward first or outward first, but we go both ways, right? Just like doing all these exercises we do on both sides. So it doesn't matter which side you start first. Okay. Yeah. This morning I'm drinking this turmeric, this ginger. It's good. Okay, now let's do our routine. 8 sections of broken. Now, feet together. Keep your knees softly bent, and you can bring your tongue up and breathe in and out through your nose. Okay, if you don't have problem with that. Now switch your body weight to your right foot, left foot out, and now round the hands to the front, in front of your lower back. Just slowly inhale and exhale for a few times. Now bring your 2 hands together, flip the palms up, lift yourself up, your knee goes straight, look up at ceiling. Now look at forward, move arms further back and open. Relax your body. And now stretch, look at ceiling, look straight and open. 两手托天顶三角 both hands pushing toward the sky. Good for the health of the spine, shoulders, lower back, and the triple one. And one more time. Up and straight. Really feel this, your lower back arched and open. Ooh, that feels wonderful. Next, if you're standing, open your legs wide, but make sure your toes do not fan out like this. Bring the toes in so both feet kind of parallel to each other. Keep your knees out. Okay, bend your knees and keep it out. Not like this, but like this. Arms crossed in front of your chest. And pull your arms apart. Left elbow straight, right elbow bend. Now open your right. Cross and pull. You can squat down while you're pulling your arms apart. You don't have to squat low. One important requirement is keep your back upright. You do not want to lean forward or lean sideways. 左右开弓四射雕 bow and arrows, and this is good for the health of the lungs and the heart. But you don't have to go low to get the health benefit. However, it's important you stretch your arms, and then that's the key. Next, both hands in front of your lower abs with your hands facing up. Now slowly left hand up and twist, right hand down. Good. Now left up, right down. Right up, left down. Good. 调理脾胃湿丹局 This is good for the health of the stomach and the spleen. Really feel the stretch at the root of your palms or your wrist. Very good. Now both hands down in front of your lower ab. Yeah, both hands facing down. And now open. Really feel the stretch in your chest and turn your palms out. Can you see that? Good. Now don't turn your body, don't move your body. Just turn your head, look at left and back. You can bend your knees slightly. Open. Good. I guess that's Linda. I cannot read from this distance, Linda. I will read your note just a little later. Thank you. 五劳七伤往后瞧 Turn your head and looking back. This is good to help repair the body, get rid of fatigue. It's great for the health of liver and digestive tract. Very good. Let's see. And I'm so grateful. Oh, you continue. You are so nice. Thank you, Linda. And you are so sweet. Okay, next. And open your legs wide and put your hands on your thigh. And keep your upper body upright if you're sitting. And make sure your legs go out at 45-degree angle. And then knees stay either above or behind your hips. Place your hands on your knees. Now let's go together. Lower your chest to the right knee. Now circle to the left. Keep circling. And settle down. Now reverse. Yao Tou Bai Wei Qu Xing Huang. Swing your head and tail. This is great to reduce the inflammation in the body. By the way, it just popped into my head. I have been doing more or less like a volunteer base at a Chinese language school in St. Louis. And but because pandemic, right, the classes mostly are done through Zoom and on the internet. However, I want to make the class more useful and for the students. So I partnership with Yan Xie, who has been my student for a long time and also a certified Tai Chi instructor. So we co-teach. What that means is when the weather is nice in St. Louis, and she will lead students outdoor, and then she will teach there and outdoor, of course, with social distancing. And we did that last semester, and this semester it just started yesterday. And in case you would like to have a more in-person experience and you happen to live in St. Louis, and you can, how should I say, ask me, I can provide you with the information because it's done by the Chinese language school, and I can provide you with their registration information. And yeah, so in case you're in St. Louis, you would like to attend those classes, there are 3 classes. One is Tai Chi for Health, the other one is Tai Chi Soul, and there's for Tai Chi Soul is exquisite, and also Tai Chi Qian style Tai Chi routine 1. But I would say the Soul and the routine 1, unless you have experience before, and it will not be good for you to take it because there is the last semester we already taught half of the class. So the Tai Chi for Health probably is a better one. Anyway, just let me know in case you are interested. So what do we do next? Hey Jen, I see you there. Nice to have you here Monday morning. Okay, next one, and you keep your feet about hip width apart, both heels up, palm facing each other, and bring it down with the palms, hands to the back. Now we're going to bend forward and down, at the same time round the hands behind the legs, and first touch the heels, then touch the toes. The last one is move the arms to the ears, not the hands, the arms to the ears. And then slowly bring your upper body and your arms out. So let's do it together. And then down and up. Okay, one more time. Flip the palm. And up. If you're sitting, and of course your legs are not straight, it's okay. Just run the hands behind the legs and coming up slowly. Okay. 双手盘住，固肾腰。Both hands touching the feet is great for the health of the kidneys. And it is very important we run the hands behind the legs because that's the kidney channels. We want to help the energy flow through the channels and then help the kidneys. Okay, last one. Good. There's some question or comment. Can you please write here? Okay, sure. I can do that. And then, but just one thing for everyone. And recently, I have updated my website. It's violetlee.com. On that page, violetlee.com, the very last tab of page is called events. And then it says the current events. In the current events, it has all the new classes, and I'm offering, of course, some you probably cannot attend, like the one Tai Chi for nurses. I do that as a volunteer work because the nurses, they have sacrificed so much for the health of our society. So that's my little way to pay back to them. Unless you are a nurse, you cannot take that class, and because it's for the nurse. And there are some other classes you can take a look, but I will post that information on site. Linda, thank you for asking that. And Ivan, and also thank you so much for coming. And I Chi, and then yours, your name is kind of, probably it's not a name, is that your Facebook name? It sounds very nice. Thank you for coming. Okay, so next one, open your hands wide and big, and then bend your thumb. 4 fingers wrap around and bring the fist to your waist. If you're standing, of course, keep your knees bent. You can do high stand, medium, or low stand. Right fist out, open, turn your wrist at a 90-degree angle. Open your eyes really wide and big, staring far, far away, because 转拳入目真气力. Opening your eyes big and wide and twisting your wrist. This exercise helps to build up the energy as well as physical strength. Good. Okay. Woo. And now, last but not least, up and down, up and down, and up on your toes and down. Let your heels come down naturally. Don't use any force. 背后七颠百并消. We do this 7 times along with the 7 previous exercises. We can keep the doctors away. And so, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, thank you. Another tea break. Sorry, I talk too much. Yeah, this is really yummy. Okay, so what are we going to do today? And how about let's do some self-healing exercise. I know so many of you really enjoy doing it, even though it looks very easy, however, and it's not really easy to do it correctly. Let's go together, and first let me demonstrate in a standing position. Again, I mirror image you. Your right arm, go to the right corner. You open your legs wide, shift weight on your right. And now you fold your right hip joint. Here your hip joint, bicep. Yeah, sit in your hip joint. And now shift your weight to the left. So my body is still facing the right corner right now. Fold the left hip joint. Once you fold the left hip joint, your body turn, facing the left corner, right? And the hand up, shift to right, fold right, shift left, fold left, good. Slowly inhale and exhale through your nose, not through your mouth. Good. Unless you have some problem to do so, and keep your tongue up, and again, breathe in and out through your nose. You can go on your own pace because we all breathe a little bit different. Some people can go really, really slow and long. But some people tend to have shorter breath. Let's go for 2 more. Here's 1. And 2. Good. Even though it looks very simple, right? And as I mentioned to you, you need to fold your hip joints, shifting your weight. And at the same time, this is so grilling. And the fingers are all turning one by one as you are turning your wrist as well. As you rotate your elbow and your shoulder. So see, fingers are turning, and so you got a lot to pay attention to be mindful about it. So that's another reason we want to go slow. Now let's change your arm, okay? And now your left arm to the left corner and fold your left hip joint. So you face left corner, shift way to your right, fold right. Of course, you are sitting, then you will not be able to shift weight. But you still can kind of fold your hip joint and turn. One way to do that easier is not sitting all the way back in your chair. You sit more in the front. Of course, be careful. You don't want to sit too far in the front and then you don't get enough support in your fall. Right? So safety, number 1. Good. Go slowly and then focus on all your body parts. We only have one body, and we need to know our body a little bit better, right? Good. Let's go for 2 more. And here's 1 and 2. Okay. If you say, this is easy. Now let's change to both arms. And a lot of times people do this. Their hip like swinging and they're not even aware of that. They go here, the hip is going like this. So one thing very important, and that's the requirement of doing Tai Chi. And your shoulder line and your hip lines for most movements, they are parallel to the ground, even though you're shifting your weight. They are parallel to the ground. So when I'm doing this, my shoulder doesn't creep up, shoulder relax. So the shoulder line always parallel to the ground. So you really need to be mindful about your movement. Okay, now let's do 2 arms. And fold your right hip joint, looking at your right corner, shift to left, fold left, Remember, still need to twine your fingers. And breathe softly in and out. Let's go for 2 more sets. Here's 1 and 2. So yesterday, I was teaching a group class, and there was a new student to the group, and we did a silk reeling, and right away I found a person was doing something very, very dangerous and really bad for the knee. And I don't know if I can imitate the person. So when the person shift weight, it's like this. Keep the straighten this, and then look at the hip. The hip is crooked, right? And then look, the person was trying so hard. And so later on, I pointed out, the person asked, well, didn't we say when you're doing silk reeling, your knee is drawing the figure 8? I say, your knee will have, how should I say, the movement like a figure 8, but it's very small. It's not like this. And also, the reason it creates a figure 8 is because we are folding the hip joint, and now you will create that. And then you have to keep your knees for the most part and align with your toes. Otherwise, you really can damage your knee. You're grinding the knee. The way the person was doing was, I was so shocked, and it was horrible scene to watch. And so everyone in front of the screen, and really be mindful. Okay, don't try so hard like this. No, very gentle, and folding the quad, shift weight, fold quad, or fold the hip joint. And then you will see the knees will go like figure 8 in a horizontal plane, but it's very subtle. And this is the result of folding the hip joints. It's not you intentionally to using the knee to draw the figure 8. I have seen instructor and telling student to do the figure 8, that myself also. And it's really scary how people don't understand, and how should I say, the requirements of doing Tai Chichuan, and then they just read something, they think they know it, they interpret it, and they interpret so wrong, and it came bad. So again, yes, I can tell by people if they are folding their hip joint by observing their knee, because knee is supposed to be the result, right? But it's not. I'm just doing this so-called crazy figure 8 and thinking I'm doing Tai Chi. No, you're grinding your knees. It's really bad. And if you're not exactly sure what I'm talking about, and then you can send me a message, and then we can work on it. So, enough. Next, we want to do the side way, okay? Open your legs wide and turn your right toes in, left toes out. So both feet is kind of like a T shape, right? So your left hand by the left knee and then you go out and now fold your left hip joint and then shift way to right, fold right, shift, okay. This is called the single arm side silk reeling. And in the Chen Tai Chi forms, we also call it 野马分鬃, pardon the wild horse man. This is very different than the yang style, right? And go slow. And again, see how my body's orientation is changing. I'm not doing this. My body is, if it's doing this, this is wrong. Hey, Gil. Good morning. It's really early in Australia, my God. Okay. So really using your leg. And see, I sit right and shift, sit left, shift. Let's go for 2 more. And last one. Okay. Relax your thigh muscle by patting it. You'll be surprised, an exercise like this and go very slow. It can really help to build the leg muscle very quickly. Trust me, my legs are really sore now. Okay. Even I'm sore. I practice every day. And now turn your left toes in, right toes out, like a T. Okay. And feel the energy, right? When the arm goes out, in Chen Tai Chi, this is called piercing palm. Two more. Good. Again, tap on your legs. Okay. Next, let's do double arm. And the front silk reeling and feet together. And right foot to the side. A big step forward and turn your left toes out. So again, you get that T. And that really can help you to stabilize your body. Okay, shift weight to your left, for left hip joint, to the front, sit right, for left, shift right, this also has a name, it's called Qian Pong hold. Qian means forward, Pong is advance. Your forward to the front, advance is attacking technique. And hold means back, means roll back. That's a defensive movement. So we have offensive and defensive movement. Tai Chichuan is a martial art. A student of mine who used to compete in mixed martial art, MMA, yeah, MMA. So later on, and he also studied other Chinese martial art. And later he studied Tai Chichuan with me. And once he learned Tai Chichuan, he said, "Oh my God, I wish I learned Tai Chichuan first. Then my MMA will be much powerful because Tai Chichuan, we really are using the science, yes, the body kinetics and the body physics to make our movement a lot more efficient and effective." So now both feet together, left foot up, half step forward. And you're sitting the same, okay? Both hands up above, shoulder height, and the shoulder width apart. And now to the right, left, fold your left. Good. Keep turning your body, turning the silk. And don't forget, turn your fingers also. Now you probably don't think that this thing is that easy, right? And a lot of times when you're paying attention to your weight shifting, and then you forget about folding the hip joint. And then when you're moving your arm, you forgot the twining in your hands. These are all very, very normal. And that's why Tai Chi Chuan requires a long dedication and keep practicing. And then you say, well, I don't want to spend that much time like you. And it's okay. You know what? Every time you practice, you get health benefit. As a matter of fact, all those scientific studies, and for most part, and people learn Tai Chi Chuan for 3 to 6 months, and they have huge health benefit. So just keep doing, keep turning the silk, and then you can reap the benefit of by practicing now. Let's go for 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. Good. And now bring your hands down. And next one, open your legs wide in the front. This is called front alternate hand Stencil or holding, okay? So you shift your body weight to your right, sit your right quad, and turn your left hands down and roll back. Now you shift weight to your left, sit left quad, and roll back. Roll back, and in the martial art, is taking down, maneuvering. However, the difference between Tai Chi Chuan and other martial art is Tai Chi Chuan, we borrow the incoming force. And we don't just, if the person is going back, we try not to pull him down forward. Okay, this is when people have this incoming force, we just borrow it and pull it down. Yes, you borrow your force or redirect. And as a matter of fact, the general philosophy, the underline is we try not to attack. We don't attack. It is all self-defense. That's why we borrow. When you want to attack your opponent, then you will have to spend your own energy for the most part. But when you're doing defensive, you borrow. So Tai Chichuan mostly is a defensive martial art. Good. Let's go for 2 more sets. This 1 and 2. Again, don't forget to turn your fingers. Okay. Well, we still have a little time. Maybe we can do something new today, right? I don't think we have done this before. And it's kind of similar. These work with both arms. So right foot out, half step forward, turn left toes up. Okay, and both hands about shoulder height. And then now it's hold, ward off. And now turn both hands down. Roll back down, downward. Before we did this is upward, this is downward. And now your left hand inside the right hand, and both hands touching by the wrist. Ji, squeeze. Now bring both hands to your right ear and you shift weight. And up, press. Hold. Ji. Up. Ward off. Roll back down. Squeeze. Press. And push. And many of you probably remember you being here, and we did so-called the sparrow's tail, and also Peng Yu Ji An, right? And the movement looks different because that is based on the Yang style Tai Chi, and this is Qian style Tai Chi. If you look closer, the Qian style Tai Chi is a little bit more complicated. Now let's go do the other side. So left foot out, half step forward, toes out. Let me show you sideward, okay? You go back, fold your hip joint. Ward off, and roll back. And squeeze. And press. Hold. Release. Ji. An. Notice the body keep turning the orientation. Let's go for 2. Last set. Good. All right. And you probably noticed the Qian style Li is different than Yang style. Yang style Li is your forward hand, your front hand facing down, your back hand facing up. It's Li like this way. Qian style is this way. Do the downward Li. Okay, that's the difference. And well, there are some others, and but overall, doesn't matter Qian or Yang or Wu or Wu.
Wu, Sun. There are 5 major Tai Chi styles. Some people say 6. Chen, Yang, Wu, Sun, and so these 5 major ones, and the underlying principles are the same. So yeah, it's really fun to do it, and it doesn't matter which style you do it, and you are welcome to share your thoughts about the style you practice with everyone. And Gil, it's so nice to see you here, and yeah. So thank you so much for coming. You wasted 1 good hour. I hope that that's not the case, okay? And I see you on Wednesday, and keep practicing, okay? You can review this class, and once it is done, so it becomes recorded, or you can look at over 100 episodes since last year on my website. Okay, thank you so much, and see you Wednesday. Bye.